It's really difficult to be an LGBTQ young person living in a rural area. There's so many different factors that make it really hard, whether it's the lack of visibility or that you don't see people like you walking down the street, therefore you don't feel comfortable yourself to be walking down the street being, holding hands with your partner, or being openly trans, lack of understanding from healthcare professionals or teachers at school of just what you're going through and the things that you need. So this, for me, makes it really, really important to have to facilitate a space, whether that's an online space or an in-person space, for young people to be able to be themselves, to feel themselves represented in the group with other people, and to be around people that have an understanding of a shared experience of what you're going through. For LGBTQ people, our kinship networks are incredibly important. Who we choose to be our family, that's what I mean by kinship networks. So not necessarily your biological family, it could be, but it could also be your friends, it could be adults that you look up to if you're a young person, and your peers, but it's the people that you choose to be your community that can support you, like a family would. For me, the circus has always been my kinship network. It's always been full of people who are like me, and actually full of a lot of LGBTQ people as well. That's kind of the link that I made between my experience of being in the circus to one of wanting to work with LGBTQ people in Moray, because I felt like we're a similar group of people that have chosen our family, our community. And I actually didn't realise how much I also needed an LGBTQ family until I started my own group as well. So that's been a really learning curve for me too, or a really nice experience. Another thing that's really important for them is consistency, because there's so much there's a lack of consistency in their lives. Something is offered for a small period of time while there's funding or support, and then it's gone after a month or so. So I was given this gift with the residency to be able to offer them that consistency and to be there and to show up every week. In March this year, I started my own sessions called the Qreative Collective, and we have been meeting every single Tuesday. And I have been running these sessions in Elgin and in Lossiemouth and in Forest. And it's been great. We've done loads of different stuff, and all of the things we've done have been influenced by what the young people are interested in, and also by what I can offer as well. We've done some outdoor sessions, we've done some foraging, we've gone to explore in the woods, we've gone to the beach, painting, animation, like flip books, puppetry, circus, just a kind of bunch of different stuff that I can do that they're interested in. And when I can't do it, I've brought in someone else to facilitate.
I think to be able to come together in a space that's safe, to be able to express themselves and to make a bit of a community around themselves, I think is vital, absolutely vital. They get a creative community, they get a place to express themselves safely. They meet people like themselves where they might have been in isolation before. So they're building community.
I think a lot of the focus on the sessions has been about sort of reclaiming space for these young people, and the spaces that we've been to, community halls and out in nature and stuff. I think it's been important for them to feel like they belong somewhere, they're safe there, and they're safe enough that they can actually be creative and sort of express themselves, which I think is quite powerful.
Is that something that's important to you, getting to know like other LGBTQ people outside of Forest?
Yes, because I mean I don't know many people in forests, so it's nice to know other people as well, especially kind of this like the same kind of group of people as you, which I think is nice. So
it was such a good safe space, and everyone could speak about whatever they wanted and it'd be safe and it wouldn't be shared, because everyone could be trusted no matter who they were or what they were there for. It was really fun. We got to know a lot of new people that we could potentially be friends with and just have fun with if we continued this kind of stuff.
What would you like to keep?
Yeah, this was the kind of stuff I'd love to do, because it gave me a taste of everything I like to do all in one without having to go to lots of different events for it.
I think the whole thing about sharing other stories is like pretty important and things like that, and even just kind of fun and doing a lot of I have a lot of different interests. I'm very a creative person, so that whole aspect of it is quite fun. I don't know, everything's cool. To be able to share bits of information that you know, and I think that just being able to actually find like other people's experiences and chat to other people in our real world in Scotland, I think that's kind of important.
I like having like arty spaces to do kind of things, and I do like performance, but there's like a lot of I like art. I like painting, and I ruined a pair of trousers like that. Or my mum thinks I ruined a pair of trousers. I think I made them special, and now they're my painting trousers and they're covered in paint, and I like them.
It's very important. It's originated as a protest, and it still very much should be that, and I think that that's a really important aspect of it, as it should be joyful and it should be a celebration, as a moment in time where we're allowed to just be ourselves and be recognised. And I'm really excited about going with the young people, because last year they went with their schools because it was their first years. So like Lossiemouth went with their school, Forest went with their school. So I'm really looking forward to going with the group, because I didn't do that last year. I saw them, I said hello, but that's going to be really, really nice to actually walk with them with these banners that we're making. I'm really excited about that. Project finishes in October, and so the sessions as they have been running will finish at the end of September, but I'm really hoping that we'll find some way for this to continue. For example, if we had a space that we could use, gifted in kind to us somehow, it would be wonderful to be able to meet up, once a month to kind of host some informal sessions, whether that's run by myself or even me facilitating, helping the young people to run it for each other. And that would just be all we need, really. And I would very happily volunteer time to help make that happen, because I think it's a really important part of building a community. And having a space that is either explicitly or implicitly LGBTQ friendly is just kind of vital, I think, and just continue building what we've already started and see where that takes us.